I just made my first pass after wholesale changes, and it completely blew the tires off of the car. Had a 1:43 60-foot time, and so it left. I left on like 9 pounds of boost. Had a 1:43, so it left, and as soon as it left, started ramping in, it just annihilated the tires. Started getting sideways all over the rev limiter. So I had to lift just to abort the pass. So obviously it's way too aggressive. I got to change that ramp in a little bit, and but that's why we test. So we're gonna get back at it. But there you go. Throw a bunch of changes. So it went from being dead lazy to now it's really aggressive. So over here, parked beside the John Doc channel, driving the Camaro trailer today, and look what he's driving. He's driving a SN95. He couldn't stand it. He had to jump ship. He liked mine so much he went and got him an SN95. Let's go talk to him, see what he's got here. Look at John Doc in the SN95 though.
I entered your world.
So I completely hammered the tires. Like,
I saw you went out there and you smoked it.
140.
That's horsepower.
143.60, and then
I saw it.
It was too hot, way too hot. How about you? It sounded good.
Yeah, it went. It didn't want to get up on the chip, so it left on like no boost, but it went like 680 at 109,
Okay.
170 some 60 foot. So
Yeah.
Good. That was the first time I went down track. I thought I had like an SN95 curse where they didn't like me, but I think we broke it.
I like it though. Look, hey, props, SN95 though.
I'm looking up to you now.
All right, I told Ben, I said it's either gonna blow the tires off, you know, and it did. So now I got to go readjust it.
You got the 60 foot down though. That's a good 60 foot out
A
there.
little bad. I'd love for it to have been a 120. So now I'm gonna up the boost on launch.
If you lead harder, that ramp's less aggressive.
Okay.
But if you can get the stick, that's the thing.
Yeah. All that prep, I was like, well, it should be really good now. So.
Yeah.
All right.
You got the hook book though. You'll figure it out.
I got hook book Jesus on my side. All right, so we'll go over here and make some changes on the old hate train. So let's see what we can do. Let's get the computer out. Let's start making some changes, flipping some switches. So what you think? How was the pass? What you think? Blow tires off, right? Spinning. Did you get sideways? Are you scared? Did you say, oh no? No? What'd you think? It was too aggressive, right?
Yeah.
It's way too hot.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it blew tires off.
Yeah, and it was hitting the rev limiter.
Yeah, because it's blowing the tires off.
Yeah.
Turn sideways, you see that?
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, I can't see through the lens.
Oh.
Because I don't have my glasses too.
Yeah, it was way hot. It had a 143 60 foot though. That's Caleb. Yeah, it had a 143 60 foot. So it actually left pretty decent. And then as soon as it ramped in, it was bang. It was Spin City. But anyway, I want to get your perspective on that. We're at the track. We just made our final pass. I got my daughter with me. So we made the fastest pass the car's ever made, went a 580. Raced my good buddy Logan from TTSaleen Motorsports. The good news is it went a 580. Some of the bad news is it only had a 146 60 foot. Still learning how to launch with the boost controller. It could have taken more, so I'm still learning that part. I did break it out from 1 stage into 2 stages. Still learning how to bring that in, but it was kind of not overly aggressive, but aggressive enough to get it done. The problem was when I was going down the track, I tried to bring it in. Hey, look, here's my fan club. We got Melvin and Anna from TTSaleen and Kelly. The cheer squad. So when I brought it in at the top of the track, of course, me and Logan, we were competitors on the track, buddies at the shop, and it was a good race. He treated me. He had like a 200 light, I had a 400 light, so he got me off the line. I hate to double bump him like I did, but I can't bump him if I had it running away from me on the trans brake. So I double bumped him, so I get up on the 2-step. He bumped into the light, tree came down. Again, he had a 200 light, I had a 400 light, so he got me a little bit off the line. We took off, we were pretty much side by side. He had me probably about a half a car all the way down the track, and right near the track I started coming on him, so I decided to hit the scramble button. When I did, it throwed some more boost to it, and right when I hit the scramble button, it started to pull. Something flared in the transmission, went on the rev limiter, so I had to let off real quick and coast through the finish line. Logan took the win, but I was right there, I was coming on as hard as I could. I really wanted to go drive out of his life, but it won't go happen. So unfortunately, I think I've hurt something in the 6R80. The good news is I wanted to make one more pass on it before I pulled it out to put it in the Mach 1, which I was able to accomplish that. And bad news is I don't know what's happened to it. But we did go a 580 with the car, mission accomplished, and it literally was a 5.80. The mile per hour was only 120 because again, something broke and we basically coasted across the finish line. So I feel like it was at least 125 or better for mile per hour. I had to find out what Logan went. I think he may have gone somewhere around 123, 124. So I feel like I was right there about the same mile per hour, about 125, 126. So I was throwing the boost to mine. But anyway, the motor has lived another day. It's kicked yet another transmission out. That's about all we got to say today. I got to pit beside the legendary John Doc from the John Doc YouTube channel. And here we go, that's it. Have a good one. Here's a slip from the pass. Hopefully you can see that. Had a looks like a 433 reaction, 146.60. Went a 580 at only 120. So like I say, I was trying to get after it. You can tell by the mid-track and ET there it was going, but like I say, something happened at the top of the track, flared, hit the rev limiter, so it didn't like the scramble button. It was trying to get all I could get. But there she is, TTSaleen Hate Train.